So let's break down the main gameplay elements that will be in KC Noire. In a basic text adventure, you would have room objects, but I'm splitting up physical locations into locations, the rooms inside of it, and then the car, which will be your mode of transportation between locations. There's not really anything that keeps me from just using all rooms for the game, but it just makes more organizational sense to me to do it this way. For example, each location has an entrance room, and you can only enter or exit to your car through that room. I can also set certain other attributes based on location level rather than room level. It is much cleaner to specify which locations are enabled for the mission you're on, rather than all of the individual rooms. Locations in my script have a name and the key of the starting room, and then an array of rooms. Each room has a name, description, and an array of room keys for their neighbors. I don't have a table for the car, just functions that will interface with the mission controller, notebook, and the locations. In each room, there might be some items or characters. In most text adventures, you pick up items and they're added to your inventory. This game is pretty much the same, except you don't actually take it away from the map, you just observe it and it goes in your notebook for future reference. Items have a name, a description, a room key, and a Boolean value for whether it is collected or not. I haven't written code for the other objects yet, but besides locations, rooms, and items, there will be characters, your notebook, and a sort of mission controller. Since I haven't implemented these yet, I'll have to work on the design before I talk about them. The way I have things written now, Lua is doing most of the actual game logic. When you move, it handles setting where your new location is, and when you examine an item, it handles telling that item that it's been checked. C++ is mainly handling the states, input, and then wrapping the Lua functionality under a couple of layers in addition to Lua bind. Each item in Lua gets two classes in C++. The object-specific Lua wrapper class, which essentially wraps the function from the Lua script, and then the object, which handles higher-level functionality, like display location info. You can look at the code closer at the Google Code project, and I'll probably talk more about it later. Besides the Lua-related objects, I basically just have a state object and some utility functions. The utilities have kind of a mishmash of stuff, like string splitting, to lower, string to int, clear the screen, and get user input. The state manager holds one or more states, which it can switch between based on whether you're in the game or on a menu. Each state has at least an init function and the main loop, as well as any functionality that might be specific to that state. The menu state has a function to display the title screen image, while the game state has things like command parsing functions, which really should be moved to its own object, but it's not required at the moment. Since tomorrow is my birthday, I took the day off work, so I'm going to be working on KC Noire code tonight and tomorrow, but for now, that's all I have. Thanks for watching!